Hi, Ji, and that's right. The date is now set. South and North Korea will hold their third ever summit on April 27th. Decision was reached by high-level delegates from Seoul and Pyongyang who met at the border village of Panmunjeom today. We'll now go live to our Oh Jung-hee, who's standing by at the Office for Inter-Korean Dialogue in Seoul. So, Jung-hee, fill us in.
Devin, the two Koreas will hold their third historic inter-Korean summit talks on April 27th at the Peace House, which is in the South Korean side of the truce village of Panmunjeom. The announcement was made by South Korea's unification minister an hour ago. Take a listen.
South and North Korea agreed to work together to successfully hold an inter-Korean summit in view of the historic significance it will have in terms of the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, building peace, and improving inter-Korean relations. With the agreement of both leaders, the South and the North have decided to hold the 2018 Inter-Korean Summit on April 27th at the Peace House in Panmunjeom.
And to prepare for the summit, Seoul and Pyongyang will hold a couple of working-level talks. As for now, we know that the first round will be held on April 4th, that's next Wednesday, on the South Korean side of Panmunjeom, to discuss protocol, security, and press coverage for the summit. The two sides will hold another working-level meeting to discuss communications, but when and where is to be decided later on. Seoul and Pyongyang will continue exchanging documents as they prepare. Just to give you a recap, today's talks were held at Tongil-gak, a building located on the North Korean side of Panmunjeom. The South Korean delegation was led by Unification Minister Cho Myung-gyun, and the North Korean side by Lee Sun-kwon, chairman of the North Committee for Peaceful Reunification.
Right, Jung-hee, well, this announcement came out fairly quickly, rather unlike the first high-level talks in January. Do we have any idea what's to be discussed at the summit?
You're right. Today's talks went very quickly, almost like they were in a rush. The general meeting, which started at about 10 this morning, lasted for only about 50 minutes, and the joint press announcement came out after a 20-minute-long meeting. And the leaders of each delegation read out the announcement to the press at Panmunjeom just about an hour ago. But what's not in the joint statement is whether the two sides were able to decide on the exact agenda they want to discuss. The main objective of today's talks was to set the date and the agenda, but for now we have no idea what the two leaders will discuss on April 27th. After the joint press announcement, the leader of the North Korean side was asked about the agenda of the summit talks, to which he answered only the agenda of the inter-Korean summit talks will cover everything in inter-Korean relations. Devin.